Welcome to our first live stream. We're waiting for some people to join. Happy Tuesday. It is the end of July, July 25th. How's everybody doing? Waiting for some more people to join. We'll wait a couple, like maybe 5 minutes. See, one person is watching. That's probably our moderator. Hi, guys. And you've seen Tripp in vlogs before. I'm Jay, just in case y'all didn't know. I've got 2 people watching. Probably both of you guys. Let's see if we got some more. Let's wait just a few minutes. So in this live stream, we're just going to kind of discuss some upcoming trips we have planned. And then some trips that we did. And we're going to kind of talk about it a little bit. And also just to acknowledge that we're 20 subscribers shy of 500. So we're really excited about that.
Technically 17.
17, yeah. So we're like 483 or something like that.
Yeah.
So hopefully this will put us over 500. We're just waiting for some more people to join. Don't be shy, everybody. Looks like just one person is watching now. Come on, people.
Come on, come on.
So we're just gonna kind of sit here. So I'm trying to think of, let's see how many while we're waiting. Let's just kind of discuss. Now, how many parks have you been to? I know you've been to, like, Carowinds is our home park, so
Yeah.
you've done Carowinds and Kings Island.
Yeah. And then King's
Dominion,
Cedar Point.
Dollywood.
Yes.
Family Kingdom. And is that it? I know y'all were going to do, what's it called? Dorney this year.
Yeah.
But we decided to do King's Dominion, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Now, we recently went on a huge vacation about a month ago. Oh, we got 2 people watching again. Come on, we need some more people. Let's do this. We're almost 500 subs. What? Get her to moderate.
And they're making us laugh. Let's see if anyone said anything in the chat.
Alright. We got a minute and 15 seconds before we really start live streaming, so you snooze, you lose, guys, if you're not in within an hour, a minute and 5 seconds. 1 minute. Let's see who else can join. Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend and week. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of this week. Now we're almost approaching August, which is kind of scary because this summer flew by really quick, but you got another month until that starts, so you're good to go. What's it like? End of August or something? Last weekend? 28th of August. So you still got a little bit of time.
Trying to give you guys something to listen to.
See if we can encourage any more people to join. There's only 2 people watching. And
So-
those 2 people are actually sitting in this room right about now. Alright, so I think we're just going to go ahead and start, and we'll just hope for
More
some
people.
more a little bit later.
Yeah.
So, as you guys know, this Mikventure Coaster Vlogs has been around since,
2 years ago.
yeah, since I
Approaching
started it in
3.
February of 2022, and they joined in January of 2023, but we've known each other since, was it September of 2019 or something like that, and then he was just a little guy.
Yeah.
And then
I never heard the
Mascot
54.
Skylar wasn't even alive yet, but so we're here, and I'm actually in Conover right now. That's where they live, and we're just kind of hanging out. But we're gonna kind of discuss some past trips that we did. So we did Kings Island and Cedar Point, and I did Holiday World and Camden Park.
Yeah, that's something he's done plans with.
Yeah, and I was kind of disappointed with that park because there was only 3 coasters out of the 4 credits that were open.
That park looked weird.
That park was very strange and weird, kind of more sketchy than weird, but not in a weird way. Like it's kind of
just sketchy.
It's sketchy because there's like a metal fence that really keeps people from going. Well, I mean that's for most parks and stuff, but it's like parks. It's like really roller coasters that you can walk really next to the track and stick your hand.
That's not safe.
And
Well, that's
it
sketchy.
felt more unsafe than it did.
Cool.
Yeah. But it was a very bizarre park. I mean, it's a good park for like if you have like little kids and families like they do, you know. But you know, Big Dipper, which is their signature attraction, wasn't even open. Like they ran 2 test cycles and it never even ran for the rest of the day. So I was a little disappointed. So then I left the park a little bit earlier than I expected. I was expecting to be there a little bit later. But what's funny about that park is they'll let you on-ride film with your cell phone. So you don't even need a GoPro or anything. I was just, if you saw in my vlog that I was holding my cell phone on the 3 roller coasters.
Yeah, that's not even
Then
safe.
people want to talk about roller coasters being unsafe.
Yeah, it was just a very bizarre
That
place.
is sketchy.
Yeah, so then I went to Holiday World after that,
Yes.
and I've been there a couple times. Like Hollywood Nights is their signature enthusiast event that happens every year, every June, and we get ERT on exclusive ride time. If you don't know what that is, so we got 3 people watching. Okay, so, all right, so feel free to drop some comments or some questions below in the live chat.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Holiday World. So I did Hollywood Nights, and we got ERT on all 4 roller coasters. So they closed down the whole park to the public, and it's only us, like 100 to 150 attendees or something like that. Maybe less than that. Depends on what's going on. But it usually falls on the same weekend as Coaster Mania, which is an event that happens at Cedar Point every year. I'm not sure why they do that, but it's just that's what they do. So we get ERT trimless Voyage night rides on like literally the best wooden roller coaster in the world, Voyage, and it just hauls through that back section, and like it's so dark that you can't even see the seat in front of you. Like it's like
Can't even see
pitch
your
black.
hand.
You can't even see the hand in front of you. So it's just awesome roller coaster. And Legend is another great Woody, and also Raven was retracked last year, so it's a lot smoother than it has been in the past. We also get ERT before the roller coasters. We get ERT in the water park, which Holiday World is known for Splash and Safari Water Park, which is huge, and it blows any other water park to shame, because it's got water coasters, and it's got 4 of those, which is just absolutely excellent. And you know, you get ERT in the wave pool and there's like nobody there. So it's really cool. And then we also get ERT on their other roller coaster, Thunderbird, which is my favorite being in wing coaster. Personally, I prefer over Wild Eagle, aka Mild Eagle, and Gatekeeper, aka Gate Sleeper, is what I call it.
That's what we
Because it's smooth and I love the launch. I like that feeling. You know, very forceful. And then I've really enjoyed Hollywood Nights, and I stayed at Santa's Lodge, which is a place I'd never stayed at before. Usually I stayed in Lake Camp Rudolph, which is the campground adjacent to the park, and I've really enjoyed that in the past. But the friend that I usually stay with is really sick with some sick illness, so he wasn't able to host it this year, which is kind of unfortunate. But I do look forward to being back at Hollywood Nights. So then after Hollywood Nights, or Holiday World made the 2.5 hour drive, or 3 hours, however it is, to Kings Island, and then met up with Jessica, Charlie, Tripp, and Skylar, and we started our what's called Mikventure vacay. And we met up at the hotel, and then we went to change vehicles, and then went to Kings Island, and stayed there for 3 days?
Nothing. Either
Yeah,
three.
we stayed Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, and half of Tuesday.
Yeah. And that was excellent. And so we did like dry park on Saturday, Sunday,
and
Tuesday morning, and then did the water park
Monday night.
and Monday night. And we stayed at a really nice hotel with a really cool indoor pool that was really cold. And,
Freezing.
and the chlorine was very filled with
It was
chlorine.
sanitary.
It was very sanitary, but you know, it was nice.
Like taking a water gun and filling it with chlorine, like 20 times.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So we did the water park, like I said, and that water park was pretty cold too. Like we went that week. That was first week of June, so it was like it wasn't.
It had not gotten warm.
It hadn't gotten warm yet, and but we had a good time at Kings Island, and he got some new credits.
Yes.
On what were they? Banshee, Orion,
Timbers.
Flight of Fear. No, you did Mystic Timbers. You did Mystic Timbers because they went in 2021.
Got Orion,
And then
Flight of
2018,
Fear.
I think, when you were really little. Yeah, 2016.
Orion, Flight of Fear, Diamondback.
Diamondback, yes.
Yeah.
Banshee.
Yeah.
And then
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah. So then on Tuesday morning, we vlogged and visited, before we headed up to Cedar Point, we visited the new Adventure Port section. And we only did one ride on Cargo Logo because it was busy and we were in a hurry to get out. But yeah, Soul Spin was not ready yet, but we saw it testing for the full 4 days we were there, and unfortunately it opened like literally
3 days after we left.
3 days after we left, so we didn't get to do it. But you know, it was kind of unfortunate, but you know, we can always return back and everything. So after Kings Island, we drove to Cedar Point, and we got there on Tuesday afternoon, evening, and drove the 3.5 hour drive, and we
Celebrated your birthday.
Yes, it was my birthday, and we celebrated my birthday because I did Northern California after that. But we celebrated my birthday on Tuesday night with pizza. And what was funny about staying because we stayed at the Cedar Point Express, and which was really nice hotel. But the pool, it was still cold, so the pool. They said the pool was heated, but I don't think it was heated because we were freezing to death.
It was heated by the
first
sun.
couple nights. And
Heat.
yeah, but you know, I think, did y'all enjoy Breakers? Or that's what it was formerly. You know, there's Cedar Point Express. You know, I guess you like the hotel, or did you prefer the Kings Island one a little more?
Okay, that was just easier to get in and out of.
Yeah.
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 We had
But-
a whole stoplight.
Cedar Point was good too.
Yeah. Cedar Point was good, and you know, yeah. So it was really fun.
Hey, at least we got out of Cedar Point before people hit the light poles and the causeway flooded and
Yes, exactly. So we did Cedar Point and checked out the new Wild Mouse
Yeah.
roller coaster, which we kind of had an unconventional first ride, but then the second ride was, we really spun on the second ride, and then the third ride was better than the first, but then the fourth one wasn't quite as great as the third.
Yeah, I was dizzy
So,
on the second
but
one.
I guess they listened to Tripp in his vlog because they finally put some padding on the back of the seats in Wild Mouse, which is kind of funny. And so
watch
we
our
went and
vlogs.
saw the Grand Pavilion,
Yes,
which
that was-
is the new restaurant on the beach.
I actually ate there.
And we really loved the Grand Pavilion.
So if you've been to Carowinds, the fries are like the one kind of fries theirs.
Yeah, it had, you know, several food options that we thought were really delicious.
the new Frontier place was really good
Yes,
too.
yes.
Farmhouse
Restaurant at Cedar
Oh,
Point is really good. And we walked, like, the new boardwalk section. Like, it's not a full-blown boardwalk because the boardwalk has actually been there, but they just renamed that whole area. I'm sure many people who are watching, the 3 people that are watching, have done the boardwalk before.
Yeah.
And, you know, because several new rides were, like, relocated.
Like Atomic Scrambler was relocated.
Matterhorn was
Yeah.
Hey,
relocated.
you
That,
guys rode Matterhorn for the first time.
Yeah.
yeah. Because I know he was kind of a little guy when he went in 2021, but now he's like just over 54 inches, so like he's able to ride the big stuff now. And Skylar actually rode her first roller coaster at Carowinds yesterday,
Yes.
No,
Sunday,
Sunday.
and you know, because she's at 36 inches.
Yeah.
So she got Wilderness Run.
Wilderness Run, yeah.
Used to be Lucy's Krabby Caddy.
Yes, and Taxi Jam before that.
Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, wild thornberries. So anyhow, back to Cedar Point, but we walked through the park and saw the new Top Wheel Dragster.
Yeah.
The reimagined. Not much is happening yet because the announcement is supposed to happen August 1st. A new formula for thrills, and there's lots of teasers going out by Tony Clark.
But they haven't got. I don't think they're getting rid of the spike.
Yeah, they're not getting rid of the Ford Spike because they're repainting it white and gray.
Yeah,
So-
because that's iconic for Cedar Point.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get rid of that tower because just of how iconic it is. You know, that accident and all the downtime with Top Thrill Dragster was kind of the nail in the coffin. Like, that was the end.
It was down more.
It was down more than it was up. But it was always up when I was there, but I guess, you know, some people just
We were
weren't
there
on
for a
it.
week and he got to ride it like once.
Yeah. But it
Nail.
depends.
Coffin.
Yeah, exactly. So then, you know, you did your first rides on, like, you got
Okay.
all the credits.
He did Maverick,
Maverick,
Steel Vengeance,
Steel Vengeance,
Raptor,
Yes.
Raptor,
Rougarou,
Rougarou,
No.
Valraven.
yes.
Yes.
that it? You did Millennium Force in 2021. You
Yeah,
did Magnum in 2021.
Yeah.
Wild Mouse.
Wild
Of
Mouse.
course.
You didn't do Wicked Twister. You know, you didn't.
No.
Nah, he missed the Wicked
Because it's
Twister
gone.
train.
But
yeah.
I wrote it virtually.
Yeah. You got your YouTube credit, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we had a really good
Fun time, though.
week at Cedar Point, and
It was a really long drive home.
really long drive home, and we didn't get home till like
One.
1 o'clock in the morning that Sunday. But it was a really great trip, and I fell asleep on the past couple hours. But Yeah, I think now it was a little bit disappointing. We didn't get to do Maverick as much as we wanted to because it was down all day that Friday.
Something happened. I don't know.
Something happened, and I had gotten the fast lane, for Friday, so we could marathon all the roller coasters, and we did. We rode Steel Bandits a good 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was tired as butt.
Yes, I love Steel Bandits. Like one of my favorite RMCs. Definitely Iron Gwazi probably tops that. Area Force 1, really good. Wildcats Revenge, I've heard is great too.
Mom and Dad got to ride Iron Dragon.
Yes, they rode Iron Dragon.
So did I.
And I rode the Bat at Kings Island. It's funny riding with Jessica because she just laughs and she doesn't scream. She just laughs and has a good time. And
we were starting like at the fence, so waiting for.
Yeah. And
they need
like
one of those at Carowinds.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
Suspended looping coaster. Like we're heading up to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and they used to have Big Bad Wolf, and Verbolten took its place, so we didn't actually get to ride it. So we got Mascot right here. But so overall, that was a really fun vacation, and I think our next big one will happen sometime in 2025. Maybe we'll probably do some.
I think 2025 is gonna be Canada.
Yeah, we'll probably do some trips in between.
Inside
like during
continental.
my Midwest tour, we'll meet up at some of those parks for sure. Definitely, we're still going to continue doing Carowinds for lifetime.
You're going to California in October.
Yes, and I did want to discuss that a little bit of Northern California. If y'all, you okay? Sorry, I've only posted one vlog from Northern California, but I'm gonna put up the rest of them this week. So the first one came from Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, which is a really cool park, but the parking lot is kind of a pain, to get through there. And there's Skylar goes. So yeah, we really had
Fun time.
an awesome time, but back to California. So I hit 6 parks out there. I did that completely solo. Like nobody else was with me, not even some friends. Like the crew wasn't even there, and I flew out. Was it Thursday, June 15th on my birthday, and came back Sunday. So I did 4 days. So I hit. Started off with Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. I flew into San Francisco on Thursday morning and flew the direct 5.5-hour flight from Discovery Kingdom from Raleigh-Durham to San Francisco. Thank you. And then I started off with Discovery Kingdom, and then I hit a smaller park up in Sacramento called Scandia Family Fun Center, which only had one roller coaster, Wild Mouse, which was kind of intense. I think it was probably just as good as the Wild Mouse at Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Of course,
probably
an older model.
A little better than it was.
Yeah, but it had more of the Wild Mouse layout, and as you know,
kind of
like
a ricochet layout.
the Ricochet and Apple's Apple, and Tripp was not particularly fond of Wild Mouses because of the.
Well, Wild Mouses are fine. Ricochet type things.
That's what a Wild Mouse is.
Yeah. So.
We can't find the
So I hit after Scandia. I hit a smaller park called Pixie Land Amusement Park, which had one little kiddie coaster, but I did not stay in there long because it just felt kind of strange hitting that credit with a bunch of families, and I was like a grown man just riding a kiddie roller coaster, so I just kind of went in, rode the coaster, walked out. I didn't even do a vlog from that park, so don't expect a vlog from Pixie Land.
Sounds like you said Pixie Trixie.
Yeah. So then after
like Pixie stick.
Yeah, exactly. It's spelled just like that, like Dixie, but with a P.
Pixie sticks, like the powder stuff.
Yeah. So then I hit Pixie Land and then did California's Great America, which was by far the best park I've done in Northern California. Like, I spent a full day there and I got a full experience. Railblazer, Gold Striker are by far the best coasters in Northern California. I haven't done Southern California yet. That's coming up in October.
I was saying that what you're doing in October.
Yes, but Northern California was, I definitely will say Gold Striker, which is the top GCI Woody. I think that between that Mystic Timbers, Thunderhead, especially the retrack.
Every time you say Thunderhead, I think you're gonna say Thunderhead.
No, not Thunderhead.
Thunder
And Mystic
Wolf
Mystic Timbers and Texas Stingray in Texas is probably at SeaWorld San Antonio, probably my favorite, top 5 favorite GCIs. So, but after California's Great America, I went to Gilroy Gardens family amusement park, family theme park, and in the middle of Nowheresville, California, and it's a Cedar Fair park, so which was kind of weird because I had to pay for parking to get, like, it wasn't valid for parking, but the pass was valid for admission, which is kind of
That's weird. That's strange.
But I really enjoyed Gilroy Gardens. You'll really like that vlog from there, and I thought I was going to feel kind of strange in that park because that's more of a family park, but the gardens and walking through the woods, and it wasn't too crowded. There's a kiddie coaster called, I can't remember, God, what is it called? There's the kiddie coaster, and then there's the big coaster at Gilroy Gardens. I can't remember what it was.
Oh no, you'll think of
Alpine Grover's Express or something. I can't remember what it was. But it was really fun. I love riding through the woods, kind of like a little mine train type thing, like Trailblazer at Hershey Park almost. Or Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Of course, not quite as good, but I really enjoyed Gilroy Gardens. I would definitely return there again. So then Sunday, I ended at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk and the boardwalk, and I'd been there. The last time I went there was '96. I was just a little kid, and I really enjoyed the park. I don't think I got the coaster credits there. I really like Giant Dipper, which is the signature Woody Ace roller coaster landmark, and yeah, I really thought going back, there's a lot of nostalgic moments there.
Wait a minute, when you say 96, you were just a little kid, are you calling yourself old?
I guess so, yeah.
Sorry, had to put that out there.
You can say that. Sorry, I'm going to try to keep this live stream to like maybe 40-45 minutes because we're almost at the 30-minute mark.
You can't say nothing because you're older than me.
Yeah. So we got maybe about 15 more minutes on this thing,
Yeah.
but just because we only got 3 people watching, but something better than nothing.
Yeah,
So
in a replay too.
yeah, so that summed up California, and then I drove back to San Francisco and flew the red eye back to Raleigh Durham that night, and then I absolutely crashed, slept the whole entire flight going back, and then crashed at my parents' house in Durham, and then went home from there, and then we met at Carowinds
Sunday. The next Sunday.
I think it was the 2 weeks after that, because something happened.
When did you go back to Galesburg?
Something happened between you. Oh, they changed Charlie's schedule. Charlie's
Yeah, they
work
flipped his
schedule,
days.
so we couldn't meet the weekend after that. But we.
Because that was July 4th weekend. They changed it.
No, I came July 4th. I was here July 4th.
No, I'm saying the week before.
The week
they
before
did,
July 4th, yeah. And we went to Carowinds and did Grand Carnival
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it for 2 weeks in a row.
for 2 weeks in a row until, in case y'all haven't noticed, Fury 325 has been down because of the crack in the support column.
It wasn't even a crack, it was a break.
It was a break.
It's fixed.
But it's fixed, and they're doing 500 test cycles, through the evening.
Completed those yesterday.
I completed those yesterday, from what I've heard, and hopefully it should be open soon because
Hopefully.
we've really missed it.
And they did paint the trim brake.
Yes, the trim brake, the
Like-
railing, the catwalk
Thingy.
is
Well,
green.
I'm
Not white
green.
anymore.
It's not
green.
white, it's green, which is pretty cool.
And weird.
Weird in a good way, of
Yeah,
course.
it's just different.
It's different. But, you know, we can't wait to ride it. I think you've done it a handful of times, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 4 times.
My first ever night ride was in the front row.
In the front row. That was awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
But,
much.
you know, I want it to open back up so that way Charlie can get, and I can both get a front seat night ride with you.
Yeah.
Just, I
Riding
felt
with
bad riding with him. But, you know, it was fun.
Yeah.
So, let's see. After Northern California, like I said, we did Grand Carnival, and
we had a water park too.
yes, we've
Yeah,
done
we
the
went to water park.
we've done the water park a couple times, and we'll probably do that again
Next
this
week.
week, maybe.
Uh,
We'll see what
So
happens.
we leave on the 11th to go to
Yes,
TV and Busch Gardens.
because something happened to their car, the transmission went out, so I've been
Ugh.
offering
Terrible.
transportation in my vehicle, you know, for them.
No, we just drive your vehicle. You get chauffeured around
Yeah.
like Miss Daisy.
Yeah, but it's been pretty cool and pretty fun, and you know, we look forward to our next park, which is we're going to King's Dominion on August 11th or August 12th.
Yeah.
We'll be driving there. I'll be coming here before that, and then that Friday, and then we'll leave that Saturday and head up to
BGW.
Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. No. King's Dominion on
King's Dominion
Saturday,
Busch
and
Gardens on Sunday, and then we're gonna do morning to lunch on Monday of
yes.
Katie.
And what are you looking forward to most at King's Dominion? He's got some new credits to do. He went last year, but wasn't tall enough for Intimidator 305.
305 is the only thing I think he's.
305, Flight of Fear, Dominator.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Because he's done backlot and all that other.
You've done Twisted Timbers.
Yes. Over.
And we're gonna do
And
Twisted
over.
Timbers. I want to do
And
Twisted
over.
Timbers. with you.
And over.
I want to do Twisted Timbers.
And over.
And-
And
They wrote it
over.
like 7 times in a row the last time.
Oh my gosh. It is going to be a Saturday, so, you know, we'll get an ADA pass maybe.
We have
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday and Monday.
And, you know, any of us can get an ADA pass. We can use either one, but, you know, they're
Only
really
if we have
lenient. Yeah, if we have to, if it's crowded. So we're doing King's Dominion on Saturday, and then we're hitting Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
Open, close.
Open to close, 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. I think is
I
the
think
scheduled
it'll
time, something like that.
Around there.
I'm a looking.
And
I'm excited for Dark Coaster.
yes, we're really excited for Dark Coaster, and
You get to ride Panther.
it'll be their first time to Busch Gardens, and you know, it's a new park, and they also have another friend, subscriber, who's a fan of our channel, Gramps Wizarding. I don't know if you guys follow him, but make sure to go subscribe to his channel.
He's gonna try to come.
Yeah, he'll try to make it, but I think somebody that he knows
His wife has surgery.
wife is having surgery or something. But, you know, if we don't meet up, then that's perfectly
Fine.
fine. We'll have a good time anyway. So, you know, SeaWorld parks do allow on-ride filming.
As long as you get the piece of paper.
Yes, we'll have to get approval of guest services. Now, Busch Gardens Tampa or all the other SeaWorld parks, they don't care, but you have to get approval at guest services and but they only allow GoPro straps. You know, there's no approval for video recording glasses or anything. You can just take those on, but no cell phones, obviously. You know, that's can't do that.
Dangerous.
But I'm really excited to take them on Pantheon the first time. We're gonna film. I'm gonna film with the wrist mount. His
will
first
I want you to
ride.
film his face.
Yeah. So I'll be holding it like this in the middle seat, or on the left or right, because it's, you know, 2 across, and then we're gonna put Charlie behind us on that first ride.
So basically how we're sitting right
Yeah,
now.
Pantheon, if y'all haven't done it yet, has literally the most violent backwards ejector airtime you will ever experience. Like, you look at, like, we were standing on the water slides, you know, at Carolina Harbor Water Park, and we were seeing, like, Copperhead just kind of slightly going over that thing, but Pantheon just zooms up that, like, it goes, you know, full 70 miles an hour. I think because the first launch out of the station is like 36 miles an hour, and then the second launch hits to 50 miles an hour before you go halfway up the top hat and then you roll back. And then the backwards launch is 61 miles per hour, and I think the final fourth launch is 67 before you hit the top hat, and then you reach your max speed of 73 at the bottom of that first drop. So we're really excited about that, and for Bolton, you'll really like. There's a surprise in that ride that I'm not gonna spoil.
You're not looking it up on YouTube either.
Yeah, don't look up Bolton. And then so Apollo's Chariot will be everything will be new credits for them. Alpengeist, and that'll be a lot of new B&M inverts for you and Charlie. And then Jessica will be able to ride Reptilian. I'm looking forward to riding that with you.
And so am I.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite.
Yeah, yeah. And
I do not.
yeah, and Tumbili.
Yes.
Tumbly.
Tumbly, yeah.
It's Toon Bailey.
I'm really excited about that. And then we're doing, let's see, I think Busch Gardens. So there's a kiddie coaster called Grover's Alpine Express. That's kind of like the junior coaster. And then there'll be, let's see, Invader, which is the GCI Woody, and kind of like a baby Mystic Timbers. And we'll be doing on-ride filming on all the coasters. So be on the lookout for tons of videos coming. There'll be a full-blown vlog, but it'll specifically be dedicated to Dark Coaster. But we'll be doing, I'll be filming their first-time reactions on everything, including, Pantheon and stuff.
So if you want to see all of them, then watch.
Yes, I've got lots of vlogs coming, lots of footage. Let's see, I got to catch up on Northern California. I got to finish that series.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to do Grand Carnival
Yes.
vlog. And then
Water
Park,
Yes, we did.
because we did some GoPro footage with that. And then, let's see, Busch Gardens. There won't be a vlog from King's Dominion. That was just going to be kind of a hangout day.
Weird policy for the wave pools at Carowinds. They let you take a GoPro in, but you can't film. Weird.
It's weird, but I can kind of see why they
Because
don't.
people don't want their naked bodies.
Yeah, it's kind of strange policy, but it is what it is.
Sense.
It makes sense. People kind of classify that as kind of strange, but I don't personally think it does, because I see people take GoPros and pools all the time. But it is what it is. Rules are rules, there to protect you. So anyhow, let's see, after BGW, I think just more Carowinds, I guess.
Well, and then I have to work at the racetrack the week after.
Yeah.
And then
Possibly.
I start work the next week after that.
Yeah, possibly some weekend in October where Tripp doesn't have school and Jessica doesn't have to work and Charlie doesn't have to work. We can do.
Going to Air Force.
We're gonna do Fun Spot and do Air Force One and possibly Six Flags over Georgia if we have time.
See what happens.
That'll be other credits and RMCs.
Yes.
Like we got 2 RMCs, Air Force One and Twisted Cyclone will be new credits for you.
Yeah.
And then in October,
We're going to
I'm headed
California.
to Southern California, and that's gonna be like
Crazy.
an epic trip. I'm hitting
Mine.
9 different amusement parks. I think it's like
So
6.
Are you going with Rick and Ronnie?
I'm going with 2 other friends, Ricky and Ronnie, who have also appeared on my channel. We're gonna do Six Flags Magic Mountain. We're gonna do Knott's Berry Farm. We're gonna do Santa Monica Pleasure Pier. We're gonna do Disney. I'm gonna do Disneyland, Universal Studios, Hollywood, Disney's California Adventure,
It's okay, he knows how to take care of his parental control advisor because he's going to Disney.
and then yeah, and then
And me.
No,
Don't you
sit
wish-
down over there.
don't you wish you could go? If I had some money,
Unlimited funds.
I'd be like, sure, let's go. Maybe when you're like 12, I'll take you out there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nitros.
Maybe we take Skylar too, but
Yeah.
she's after her toddlerhood.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, because I know she's a little.
She's in the crazy too
tricky
still.
to keep up with.
Dad,
Yes, we're talking about you.
What you got for safekeeping?
So let's see. The rest of Southern California is. We're gonna do SeaWorld San Diego. So that's like a 2.5 hour drive from LA. We're gonna head down there and then do Sesame Place, which is also a SeaWorld park. And expect some on-ride footage at SeaWorld San Antonio because it's SeaWorld Park and they do allow on-ride filming. So,
I'm San Antonio.
SeaWorld San Diego, excuse me.
You're not going back to Texas.
We're not going back to Texas. Well, I'd love to go back to Texas, but
Not right now. It's freaking hot.
not right now. Where it's 150 degrees. But it was pretty cold when we went to Texas back in March. Like it was.
Yeah,
In the
because
50s.
I'd rather be cold in Texas than burning your eyeball hairs
But
off.
we were in pants and stuff. Like it was chilly, and it was cold here too. You know, took a while for it to warm up for sure.
It's in my backpack.
So you know, Southern California is going to be
in my backpack.
absolutely epic. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, but this will be Mikventure crewless. But
I'll still post. I'll still be
still
doing my
pose,
job.
you know, stay tuned, you know, because as you guys know, like,
I do my
you know,
shit.
he's the junior vlogger, and
windshield wipers.
then Skylar is the mascot, and then Charlie's kind of behind the scenes, you know, assistant parental control advisor, and then we got Jessica, who's assistant, or like the main parental control advisor, and then she does social media advisor, so she'll post some stuff on there and take pictures and shorts, and Charlie will do it too.
That's where you get most of your pictures.
Yeah. And Tripp did a really good short on Wilderness
Yeah.
Run the other day. If you saw that, you know, it got quite a few good views. And
Spot was sneaking on me, Jay. Spot was that sneaky bot is sneaking on me. Who's sneaking on me?
oh my gosh. So
Spot was sneaking on me.
it's gonna be a great
Who's
couple of, you know,
Jay's
of months.
sneaking
Very
on me,
exciting.
Jay?
And I'm also gonna probably do Hershey. As you know, guys, I'm taking leave of absence from work because of just stress-related issues
Just you need a mental health.
and just a mental health break. And I'm probably gonna hit some parks, like maybe hit Hershey and do Wildcats Revenge at some point during this, because I plan on doing this for 6 weeks
Jay's
and possibly
told them
longer,
like that.
depending on what
I'm so glad.
what's going on, what happens. But which will give us more of an opportunity to do more parks and stuff, and like water park and Carowinds
Yesterday when we did absolutely nothing.
and Busch Gardens and Kings Dominion and
Yesterday was a fantastic do nothing.
possibly more. Yeah, it was. The water park is very nice at this time of year, and because
During the week it's not very
super
crowded.
hot, and it wasn't crowded yesterday. It wasn't crowded at all. Like literally no lines for the water slides. So I'd recommend, yeah, if you go to the water park, definitely go on a weekday.
Yeah, but the lazy river's been closed because
They only open it on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yes.
what?
So for the last couple minutes of this live stream, I'm gonna turn it over to Tripp and just kind of he can do some talking and
Yeah.
kind of tell him your favorite part about, you know, being junior vlogger for Mikventure Coaster Vlogs, and just kind of describe what you're looking forward to, you know, this year, you know, with parks, and what you enjoyed about our vacation and you know things.
So, Skylar grows up too fast, for one. When I turned windshield wipers on when she rode planes.
Drive it. Go.
There she is.
Hello. Hello. Drive it.
I did really love Wild Mouse.
Mhm.
I like that they watch our vlogs.
Yeah, like what's your favorite roller coaster?
Oh no.
What's your favorite coaster at Cedar Point? What is your favorite coaster at Kings Island?
Hola.
Don't remember off the top of my head.
Hello. Drive it.
And
Go.
no, you think about it.
Say
Or
Ola.
what was your favorite coaster at Kings
Okay.
Dominion?
Ola.
That you've rode so far.
Say Ola. Oh. Hello, hello.
So,
Say Ola. Ola. Hello, hello.
You like riding reptilian with me?
yeah.
Ola.
Okay, you know that was formerly Avalanche. If you didn't ride that,
Before Two Billy came into play.
Ola.
yeah,
Before they made it Jungle Expedition.
on Jumbo Expedition, and I did Volcano's Blast Coaster. I miss it.
Ola. Hello.
They did
Volcano
not.
Park's still standing there.
It is still staying there.
Part of
The
it.
queue is still staying there, and it's still a vacant plot of land. And you know, I've heard rumors about a new roller coaster going in that spot. If they do, we're going back
Yes.
We'll go back regardless.
in
but-
2024.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
It's only 4.5 hours.
And next year, I'm planning on doing a big giant Midwest tour, depending on funds, because I've heard some things about my job. But you know, and
We'll still meet at Holiday World
we'll
and
still,
KI.
and you know, we'll do a big Midwest tour of like 10 different parks, and that'll probably be like 2 weeks long for me.
Holy
But we'll
moly.
meet at
For a week of it, you'll be
Yeah,
with us.
yeah.
yeah. So we'll kind of hang out at different
Yeah,
times,
yeah.
Take your bag off.
and then yeah. So we're really looking forward to it. Are you?
He's staying on you.
I said, what are you looking forward to
So get
as
out
part of
of
our next vacation to Kings Dominion and Busch Gardens?
So, I'm excited for Dark Coaster and Pantheon.
Yes, we're very excited for Dark Coaster.
Oh,
We'll do several POVs
Yay.
from Dark Coaster. We'll do,
If we get to.
yeah, if we get to.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Come here, Scott.
Yeah.
I got you.
So I think we're gonna wrap things up here in just a few minutes because things are getting a little rowdy around here. So,
My
any last minute thoughts before we close?
Getting down. That book.
Freaking Fires is a really
That
good place
book.
to eat. I can't remember.
Aeronautica,
That
Yes.
book.
and
It's my book.
I really appreciated their help. You know, and like I said, we've
So,
all been
Opening day
we've all
in
been
the
close
rain.
knit for the past 4 or 5 years.
I think that was actually
And-
my first ever vlog by myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we did open a day.
Yeah.
Jay was at work.
And you know,
Weird
I
opening
really
day.
appreciate their help from Aeronautica Landing. They didn't have the best luck of weather,
Pouring
Ugh.
down
which the park actually closed, I think.
at
10 minutes
4.
after
10
we
minutes
left.
after y'all left. But you know, like I said, I really appreciate their help. It really helps grow the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy, you know, seeing us in vlogs, and I hope you enjoy, you know, some content because, you know, with the camera gets hijacked from
Me.
Tripp every now and then. He does some personal footage for,
Yeah.
you know, help be my junior vlogger. You know, because
He
it
gets
takes
things-
a team to get things done.
He does things from English you don't get. So.
Yes,
Like the,
because he's smaller, so
Longest
he can get
run.
it to the lower
Mhm.
lower level.
and I've actually got some of Soul Spin.
Yes.
Because I was short enough to get into one of the cubby holes.
Yeah. So, like I said, I really appreciate everybody's help, and I hope you guys will subscribe to the channel because we're almost at 500.
70 more.
Hold on, I'm about to check it.
17 more. We'll see if we got some from this live stream. I think more people watched than we didn't get any comments on the live chat,
Wait,
I'm about to look.
but I don't think
I'll
we
check
did.
your music.
But it's okay. That's all right.
Nope, still at 483.
So,
But you know, I hope this live stream was insightful. You know, it wasn't a very, like
Long
say, popular
one.
one. But, like not too much engagement, but
but
you
it
know, we
will
still
always be saved.
yes. But it was our first one, and we've worked really closely with Andrew from Park Rovers. Okay, there's a comment. LOL. You're such a mess.
Thank you for an home advisor. Hear that?
Oh.
First comment, 50 minutes into this live stream.
That's because I can voice my comments.
All right, we've all been hanging out for far too long.
We're going.
I
Uh,
want to see who's watching.
Hey guys.
Don't know.
Hey guys.
We can't look at who's watching. Okay.
Like I said, I've really enjoyed having Morrison's on board with these live streams, and
Because they help
I
with
really hope
comments.
you guys enjoyed this live stream today. So make sure to stay tuned for more videos coming to you soon, because we have lots of content coming up. Make sure to give this live stream a big thumbs up, or leave some comments. Let us know what you think post live stream, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any more content coming to you soon from us.
That's right.
And subscribe to the channel. And any famous last words before we close?
No, but we need to eat dinner.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
So,
It's din time.
yes, it's time for dinner. So hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your week. And we will see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.